NBA players who were wrong about LaMelo Ball. Many naysayers and doubters of LaMelo Ball have been forced to eat at least some crow during the first half of the regular season. Ball has not only proven a good rookie, but he's also become a solid NBA player, a rare thing for any rookie this early in his career, let alone one that didn't have a summer league or training camp, and today we'll be looking at the players who doubted him. Hey guys, welcome to Courtside. If you'd like to get updated with all the latest basketball trends and information, please subscribe to our channel. Also, why should you be behind everyone else? So press the bell icon to never miss an update after every upload. The 2020 NBA draft was said to be defined by its lack of star power at the top of the class. While the first pick is usually obvious months ahead of draft day, there was little consensus on the top prospect in last year's class. The Minnesota Timberwolves reportedly searched long and hard for a trade partner after landing the number 1 overall pick and couldn't find any takers. Some suggested that as many as 7 players from the 2021 draft class could go first overall in 2020. Each of the top prospects was said to have a fatal flaw. Anthony Edwards had freakish athleticism and impressive shot-making flashes, but his focus often waned on both ends of the court. James Wiseman was extremely big and extremely fast from end to end, but his lack of polished defensive skill and underwhelming quick-twitch athletic traits left much to be desired from a top center prospect. Then there was LaMelo Ball, the player with the biggest name and the most tantalizing highlights, held back by a polarizing reputation with decision-makers around the league. SB Nation had Ball as the top prospect in the draft coming off of his season in Australia, but executives with their jobs on the line weren't as bullish. Critics thought Ball's decision-making and shot selection were far too unrefined to be the offensive engine of the NBA team. They thought he would be among the worst defensive players in the league and would need to completely overhaul his three-point stroke. They saw a lead guard who could make a flashy play, but struggled to execute a simple one. There were also pervasive questions on how he would fit into an NBA locker room after typically having his team's entire system built around him since his early days at Chino Hills High School. Ball slipped to the Charlotte Hornets at the 3rd pick after Edwards and Wiseman went 1-2. His critics had plenty of ammunition at the start of the season. Ball went scoreless in his debut against the Raptors. A week later, he shot 1 of 10 from the field in Charlotte's 3-point loss to the Magic. He went scoreless again the next game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ever since, Ball has been on the fast track to stardom. His performance against the Phoenix Suns on Wednesday night showed just how special he can be. Ball finished with 20 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals on 7 of 11 shooting from the floor. Phoenix had won 9 of their last 10 games, but Ball's brilliance lifted the Hornets to a 124-121 victory. Since entering the Hornets starting lineup on February the 1st, Ball is averaging 19.5 points, 6.3 assists, and 6.3 rebounds per game, with 40.8% shooting from three-point range. The Hornets have transformed into a playoff team overnight, and young teammates like Miles Bridges and Malik Monk have suddenly been unlocked. Ball is just getting started, but it's already clear that he is a star in the making. On his appearance on First Take, Draymond Green shared a story of his mother and LaMelo Ball. I'll be completely honest, my mom and I talk about basketball all the time. I hadn't had a chance to see LaMelo play much. Obviously, he was in Australia. He was in high school, and I'm not really one to follow a ton of high school kids unless I personally know them or they're going to Michigan State, so I didn't really see LaMelo play a lot. And my mom would call me early in the year like, "LaMelo's good," and I'm like, Mom, he's putting up stats, but a lot of people put up stats." I'm not sure I believe the stats, and I hadn't really watched him play. And as I watched him play, my goodness, I texted my mom not long ago and said, "Mom, you were right. LaMelo's a problem. He is a problem, Mom." Along with Green's story, he also tweeted about Ball. As Ball was helping the Hornets to a memorable comeback with the Kings, Green tweeted his support of Ball. LaMelo Ball has seized the attention of the NBA this season with his highlight reel passes and a surprising ability to score the basketball, including Charlotte Hornets owner Michael Jordan. The 6-time NBA champion said when the Hornets selected Ball with the number 3 overall pick, they hoped the crafty 6'6" point guard would eventually rise to the level of becoming an all-star. Jordan likes the way Ball is trending. I think Melo has adjusted to the NBA game better than any of us ever thought this early in his career, Jordan told the Associated Press in an email. He's exceeded our expectations so far this season. More importantly, Ball's game, which includes an array of slick, needle-threading passes, has brought some needed pizzazz and star potential to the franchise, mired in obscurity for years. The Hornets are 17-18 entering the All-Star break, just a game behind the fourth-place Boston Celtics in the ultralight Eastern Conference. He's the real deal, Jazz guard Donovan Mitchell said. So that's all for today's video, guys. If you liked it, do share it with your friends and family. And thanks for watching.